Alrighty, welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17, and this is part 10 of my 100% walkthrough for Dishonored: Death of the Outsider. We're covering mission number 5 in this video. I don't know yet if we're splitting this video into 1 or 2 videos, but at the end of this mission, we'll have all of the achievements except for the one which is for beating Original Game Plus. So you have to do one more run through of the game. I'm still going to cover that in the series, although that won't be as practiced, because basically all we have to do is beat the game. We don't have to go for collectibles or look for things, so it'll be a bit of a blind Original Game Plus playthrough, if that makes any sense. In this mission, we are going to get one more missable achievement and a couple of story-based achievements, and then we're going to have to do a bit of a save and load to get both endings at the end of this mission. Yes, you can do it all in one go. Let's go for it.
There's a darkness at the center of all things. It'll change you if you think about it too much, but it's always there. It waits for you. When I was in hiding, I tried to forget everything that I was. Now I aim to keep my promise to a dead man, someone who meant the world to me. Sometimes I still hear Dowd's voice echoing through the metal of this miserable knife. This is the strangest, most important thing I've been through. And that's saying a lot. There's a mining complex on Shindere Peak, somehow so obscure that most people don't believe it exists. That mad cult lives there, protecting the one place that can bring me face to face with the outsider himself. Years ago, I heard Dowd talking about the void, a fear that grips your throat, bends your spine, but I can't turn away now. What will we have left if the outsider's gone? His name might be lost to the void. But tonight, I'll find out if he can still bleed. This is the place. Shindere North Quarry. It shouldn't exist, but from what I can see, this place is real. At least for now.
Having a bit of a nap on the job there.
Closest to the surface of reality. Breaking through and spilling out all the fear and power the abbey of the everyman tries to hide. You have uncovered more than most. What you do now will change the world.
You again. You know, I used to wonder if you'd speak to me. I almost wanted it. Every street kid, every desperate wretch pushed to the edge. They all wanted you to speak to them. Why didn't you? Why me, now? You know I'm here to end this. You and this disgusting cult.
People have come to this place for centuries wanting many things. To elude death, to seek forbidden knowledge. They are never satisfied no matter how much they take. Not even the dead find peace here. You will find another relic of the cult's heart. A piece of whatever god came before my time. You will find the people who murdered me. When I knew them, they had names and ambitions. Now, they wander this place, their minds snared up with terrible secrets, keeping hidden the unspeakable ritual that made me what I am. Deep in the void, they put a knife to my throat and tore my name away. You have found the knife. Maybe you can find my name in the black viscera of this place, if you care to look.
Why are you telling me this? What do you want?
We both know how a mob can justify a murder to themselves. Who I was or what I wanted never mattered to the cultists here. I will not speak to you again. The next time we meet, you will be face to face with what was done to me all those years ago. Your mind echoes with everything that Dowd wants you to do. But I am here to say that you have a choice, Billy Lurk.
Okay, now that we're in control, guys, head in after the cutscene, that is.
Where?
There's going to be 3 dogs in this first
I hate this
area.
place already.
Where's my... Okay, there we go. We are going to get out our voltaic shot. We are going to... Actually, we need to displace first. Up onto this pillar here. Now get out our voltaic shot. And This one here is asleep, so we're going to take out this one first. If we can get a shot off there, headshot there. Then you can walk across to this pillar to get this one when he heads out here. Here we go. 3 dogs taken care of. Alright, and then we're pretty safe here now, so you can head in this building here and get our first bone charm. I'm not going to be getting all the bone charms in this particular mission. And once you've got every single bone charm there is, when you collect bone charms, if this makes any sense, you're actually just collecting raw whale bone. And I know we haven't really covered any crafting. I don't see any point in it, especially when I'm doing this walkthrough. Okay, we need to get up onto the roof. So make sure you get that bone charm in there and the mines if you want them or need them. We're going to go in through this window. Oh, yeah, in through the window. Climb up on the bunk beds. Displace up through here. And get another bone charm out of this locker. You know what? I didn't even look at the last one. I'm not going to bother. I don't need to use any of the bone charm powers for the rest of this playthrough. But feel free to have a play around with them if you wish to. Okay, up onto this roof once we head outside. And we can drop inside here. Yeah, last time I dropped in here, I took damage. So I'm going to just be a little bit more careful. Excellent. Okay, now we need to get in through this gate here. You can't use foresight to put a marker behind there. And this wheel opens that gate, but as soon as you let go of the wheel, it closes before you can get there. So make sure you're ready to use foresight. Hold X. And before you've even released X, just push left trigger to activate foresight. And then go through here and place a marker on the other side of the gate. When you get out of foresight, the gate's going to shut, but we can displace right through. And we can loot this safe. And we can grab this bone charm. Come on, game. Exacting aim. I do want to see what that is, only because we're actually going to be doing some aiming. Your Vital shot still slightly more down. Well, we're going to be getting headshots anyway. I'm going to activate it, but we are going to be using a little bit of that. It really won't make much difference. Playing on this difficulty especially, headshots are one-shot kills always. Unless they're wearing some sort of mask, I guess. Alright, heading back out. We can drop down here. You want to sort of head back to where we took out the dogs. Head along here. Pause when you get to this sort of statue though. And we're going to displace up on top of this pipe here. If I can. Oh, I nearly had it. Up on here. It's going to be some NPCs doing some stuff over there. We're going to get on top of this.
How will you find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets? Seek no solace in my
Which way do I normally go here? That's right, up on top of this sign. And then across to this roof. And we need to wait here. We're going to wait for these two to finish dealing with him. Save us the trouble. And then what's going to happen, I'm going to talk over them, guys, is this guy here is going to head up those stairs facing away from us. And the lady there is going to head down this way and maybe pause around there somewhere. We're going to do a drop kill on her and then immediately go up behind this guy and take him out. And spoiler alert, we don't have to worry about this guy.
I'm scared. I don't want to become like them.
Don't worry, you won't.
Okay, as soon as they've taken care of him, they're going to start to split up. We're going to walk out on these pipes. We're going to do a drop kill. And we're going to immediately turn and crouch.
Why do they look like that?
And take care of this guy as well.
What goes on here?
Now, we are going to be clearing out a lot of NPCs as we go through this level. Because basically, without spoiling too much, we're going to go through this level one way. And then we're going to have to come back another way. Now, when we come back, any enemies that we left behind are still going to be there. Plus, there's going to be a new enemy type running around as well. So, two things. We're going to take out the enemies so that we don't have to deal with as many enemies trying to get back. And we're also going to hide a lot of bodies so that the new enemies don't freak out when they see the dead bodies. Alright, once you've hidden the 3 bodies in that dumpster, they're not super important to hide, but anyway, we're going to go inside here. Let me just check my notes. Oh, yeah, okay. Shoot these planks up here using voltaic shot. Now, what we're going to do is use foresight and place a marker on top of this little platform thingamajiggy here. Just anywhere on top of that, just like that. And then what you're going to do, we want to go in that door. When we use this wheel here, it's going to raise that platform up to the door, and then we're going to displace up to it and quickly go through before the platform lowers once again. So as soon as we let go of the wheel, the platform is going to lower, but we're going to go straight through the door. Let's go. Easy. There's going to be a bone charm here on... Yeah, now I would definitely make a save right here. Let me just make a quick save. And what we're going to do is we're going to get out our electric burst, I think it's called. Now, if this NPC is on the left, do not shoot her. You need to wait for her to actually head over to the right where she's going right now. And aim a bit higher because this shot, the electric burst will fall. We're going to take her out so that her body's just sitting there. If you take her out when she's over on the left, she actually falls. And the reason we're using electric burst there, guys, is we need to use her body for semblance a little bit later on. If you look behind you, you can replace that electric burst that we just used. Not that we really need it. Now, we're going to displace across to that roof. Starting by going on top of this sort of this timber trailer thingy. Cross onto here. Oops. And up onto the roof. I messed that up a little bit, but no one saw me. I'm just going to check my stats. Sometimes they'll see you trying to get across here, so I've had to reload that save we just made a couple of times, but on practice runs, not on this run. But everything seems fine. Now pick up this body. You'll get a bone charm when you pick her up, as well as a note there. Now, we want to get rid of these planks here. Now, if we shoot or hit these planks with our sword, everyone down there freaks out and they come up and have a look. But if you just drop the body into the planks like that, no one hears it. So do that and then pick the body back up and then we can drop inside. Take the body with us. Loot this locker here. Oops, I was trying to loot the locker, not put the body down. I'm going to use that sticky grenade later. Or at least use 1 or 2 later, so definitely handy to have one there. Pick the body back up. Head up these stairs, and you're going to need to displace across the gap. Continue up. Alright, when you get to the top of these stairs, we're going to just pop the body down, and we're going to use semblance. Stay crouched, because we're going to actually pickpocket everyone in here. The people in here will have bone charms if you want any. So we're going to pickpocket all these 3 people. Actually 4, I think it is. Some of them have bone charms, not all of them. I think the first 1 or 2 did, and then this guy does. So pickpocket him twice, and then head up here using semblance. When you're far enough up here that he can't see you anymore, you can cancel semblance. And now we want to crouch and go inside this, and let's just get this whalebone inside this sort of broken down carriage. And make sure you do another quick save here. And you're going to wait for one of the new enemies that I was talking about before, envisaged cultists, to go by. We're going to get ready with a voltaic shot. And the third guy's actually going to leave. Once he's gone, we're going to give this woman a headshot and then back away a little bit. He only freaks out a tiny little bit and doesn't look this way if you do it from back there. And then we're going to sneak out and we're going to take him out. Easy peasy. Now we're going to just hide both of these bodies back inside this carriage right about here. Both bodies. Hopefully I didn't do that too fast. So you headshot her, stay back a little bit inside here, and then go and do a takedown on the other guy. That's after the other enemies have left through that rock, if that makes any sense. Alright. Should be safe to head over to the left here, this left path here, guys. And we're going to displace up onto this pipe directly in front of us here. No. Don't go to your left there, or you might get spotted by some of those guys. And head up this pipe. And I want to try and get up here. And up. Oh boy. That was wrong. I want to get up there. And up onto this sort of overpass, and then turn to our right. And this time we're going to use foresight. You'll see this guy that's coming out of this room here. Sometimes he's like in underneath where we're standing. And there's always these two guys down here. They're going to be our next target, so I've just marked them. Now, when those two stop talking down there, one of them is going to turn away and look the other way, and the other one's going to walk up here and stop about where that guy is now. Or not stop, but be about there. We're going to drop in behind him and take him out. At the same time that we do that, this guy that we can see now, he's going to be in that room over there, hopefully. Or he'll be leaning against that there. We're going to... I've seen it happen both ways, so we'll sort of wing it. But either way, you just want to take out these three. If you think you're going to be quick enough, you could take him out right now. No, you couldn't. Could have a little bit earlier, but anyway. Okay, so this guy is not doing what he normally does. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for that guy. He'll go and lean on that fence, possibly. And we'll take out this guy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, drop down behind him. Take him out. Let's take out the second guy. That's actually how it worked out, how I had practiced it, but then I've seen it happen differently. Once you've taken both of them out, get in behind her. She nearly turned around a little bit while she was sweeping. I haven't seen her do that. Alright, whoops. Pick her up straight away as well. We want to hide these three bodies that we've just taken care of now. I'm going to hide them in this room here. Get this guy first. Yeah, lots of hiding bodies in this run, guys. I was going to speed up the video when I'm hiding the bodies, but I really want you guys to see what we're doing. And if you're playing along, maybe it's easier if I don't speed up the video. But if you've got any thoughts on that, let me know. Oh, and before we move on, actually, there is a bone charm on this bunk. I know I said I wasn't really going to show all the bone charms, but the ones that are that easy, I'll show. A lot of the bone charms are actually on enemies as well, so we'll get them sort of automatically. Now we're going to displace up here. Go to this win... Oh, what's that? Ah, that doesn't matter. You can read that if you want. Okay, we're going to use foresight out this window. There's going to be 4 enemies. These 2 sitting down. No, not the bone charm. Oh, this is going to stuff me up. One standing here, and one sitting below our window where we are. I'm going to head out. Okay, what we're going to do here is grab out a sticky grenade. And while this screen's pausing everything, we're going to throw the sticky grenade in a spot that it kills the 3 enemies furthest to the right. As soon as that blows, we're going to drop kill or do a drop takedown on the guy right beneath us. Let's do it. Throw this right about there. And drop kill on him. I think I actually stuck that to one of the guys. That was actually perfect. Just check your stats. Make sure no one spotted us. Perfect. And now we're going to move all 4 bodies. Now, I've been trying to test whether you have to move the whole body or just part of the body. And I really couldn't work it out. So we're going to move if you... Now, look, you could probably shoot them with voltaic shots so that you don't make so much mess. But I couldn't resist doing it that way. And I wanted to do it in the video that way as well. It just means you might have to move extra body parts. We're going to move all the bodies into this room. So grab them all, throw them in here. Once we're done, do not forget, like I did on my last run, to shut that door. Don't forget to shut the door. Yeah, I'm going to carry the torch. Oh, jeepers. What happened to you, mate? Look at that. Ah, worth it. Definitely worth it. Alright. And is this it? This should be all of them. So you get another bone charm on this body. Now, I just want to make sure that torso... I don't know if he can get spotted from down there, so we're just going to pop him there. Alright, that's good. Make sure you shut the door. I think I've done all the bodies. I'll go double check. I'm going to shut this door as well, just in case. I don't believe, like, sometimes there's, like, some hands or some feet lying around. I don't think they matter too, you know, like that. I don't think that matters too much. Just in case it does, I'm going to bring it with me and I'm going to put it under here. We're going under these stairs. Just pop the hand under here. And we're going to climb up here. Okay, once we're here... Ah, he's there, finally. Okay, that guy sometimes... Hang on, I'll go and mark him. On some runs, he's not there. So right now, we're going to mark him. And the other one that we really need to worry about is this one on the stairs. So mark those two. Oops, not the pistol, the cultist. Mark those two for now. Get out... Oh, he saw me. Make sure he doesn't see you. Your voltaic shot. When he turns around and walks back up, what we're going to do is wait for him to get... all the way to the end of the stairs, and we're going to take him out with a voltaic shot. If he's not there, you're going to have to worry about him on the way back. But when he's up the top here, take him out, and sometimes his body will do that. See how it went through the wall? Now, sometimes he'll just go through that wall without you having to shoot him, and you don't have to worry about him until we come back this way. Sometimes he's back, and sometimes he's not. Hopefully that all makes sense, guys, but take him out. No one sees that. Alright, and now we need to take care of this one. Alright, she's sort of facing our left at this stage. We're going to wait for her to turn around. And then we're just going to drop down there and take her down. No one... I know there'll be a lot of enemies sort of in the vicinity. They won't hear if you do it exactly how I do it here, guys. Alright, she's turning around. We can go over this pipe. Drop down right next to her and do a takedown and hold the X button, or a kill, sorry, not a takedown, whatever you want to call it. Hold the X button so we're picking her up, and then we're going to go back to the hole that we jumped out of and throw the body in there to get rid of it. No evidence. Throw her in there. Do a nice little save. A quick save, because this little bit can be a bit tricky. We want to take this guy out here without the female on the bridge over there. We're going to wait for her to just turn to her right a little bit. That'll do. Take him out. Hold X and then back away. Okay, if you've done it right, she didn't see. Oh, she may come over like she did there for me. I think I just got spotted as I walked away. I am going to now do a headshot on her. Well, that worked perfectly. I'm going to check my stats. Yeah, I did that a little bit hastily, but sometimes she'll stay over there. If she did stay over there, you can just do a headshot on her from here and then go grab her body. You see there, she had a bone charm, but it just turned into raw whale bone because I must have that bone charm already. Throw her in that hole. And heading up to the right here, you can hop up on this pipe. No one will see you up on this pipe. I'm going to use foresight, and I want to mark two guys. This guy here standing on here, that's just so I know where he's going to stand. And the more important one is this guy under here. Mark this guy. What we're going to do is wait for that guy there to move. When he moves, this guy here is going to move close to those three there. As soon as that happens, we're going to quickly headshot this guy when he's in his final location. And then we're going to throw a sticky grenade at that table at those three. Let's do it. Headshot. Quickly equip a sticky grenade and throw it right on this side of those sort of tables there. Make sure it takes out all three. Now that guy, sometimes he doesn't notice at all and he stays sitting there. If he does notice, however, what you want to do is stand up here. You can either headshot him once he comes past, or we can drop in behind him and do a takedown on him. Or a kill. All done. Okay, now, there should be 5 bodies. 1, 2, 3, and the grenade blasted the other 2 over there. We want to pop them all in that hole where we pop the other bodies. So just jump up here, take all the bodies into the hole. Again, I was thinking about speeding the video up for this part, but if you can hear this, I obviously decided not to. Good opportunity for me to tell you about my Patreon page. If you've enjoyed this guide, guys, and you find these sorts of guides helpful and you want me to make more, please support me over on Patreon. I know if you're not new to the channel, you've heard me... Where did that body go just then? I have no idea. Did that body go in the hole? That was really weird. I know you've heard me say it before, so if you're already a member of Patreon, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if not, and you can't join Patreon, I do apologise for harping on about it, but it is how I can continue to make videos, obviously. YouTube don't pay enough, guys. And I am doing this semi-full-time. Alright, I've lost count because I was talking about Patreon. But yeah, thanks for all the support I do get. If you are a $5 or more patron, you'll have your name on the end of all my YouTube videos, as you see at the end of my videos. So thank you to all of you bloody legends. Alright, I have completely lost count. I normally count, make sure I hide all 5, but we'll just have to check. Make sure that we didn't leave any bodies around. Although these ones are probably some of the least important because I don't really come back. I do pass this area, but yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, as long as you've got all the bodies, it is time. Let me check my notes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're going to go across this gap. We're going to displace across this gap. So, across the bridge where the female was standing, and to place across the gap. Make sure you do a save right here. We'll do a quick save. And then I like to get out just a normal grenade. Having a bit of fun with this. There's going to be 2 enemies here. We're going to line them up and just throw this sort of up near their feet, hopefully. Oh, that bounced off to the left. Didn't quite get him. Throw another one then. And I'll throw another one here just in case. I got him. Okay. Normally 1 grenade will do, but did a bit of overkill there. And there should be 2 bodies. Pick up the 2 bodies. It's harder with commentary. With one of the bodies, we're going to climb up here. Meaning I can't pick up both at the same time. We're going to climb up here. And just hide the body here in this grass here. And then drop back down and get the other body. And hide that body in the same spot as well. Now, I didn't mind using those extra grenades. Otherwise, I would reload that save we made, guys. Because I know I'm not going to need the other ones, alright? So, I don't think there's too much more grenade throwing to come in this playthrough. Once you've hit both bodies, guys, head through here. And the first time you interact with this eye, we're always going to get a cutscene, but you'll also get an achievement.
It's been a part of me since this all started. It's cold. Dead. But it still sees.
Okay, once you're back in control, guys, turn around and head down here where you see this body on the spikes. Loot the key and the note off him. Pause the video if you want to read that. Crouch down again and make a manual save here. And the reason for that manual save, guys, is we're going to go and get the missable achievement that I mentioned in this mission. And that is for killing an envisioned cultist. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to kill an envisioned cultist without them spotting us. So as soon as we've killed them, we're going to be spotted by an enemy. That's what it's going to say on our stats. So we'll immediately make a load back to this save we just made and continue on from there. But first, we're going to grab that achievement. So from here, what we want to do is we want to head forward, but not too far. We're going to get this envisioned cultist to appear. When you're sort of at this light here, go into foresight. Hopefully.
That thing?
These guys can be a bit glitchy
It
and
makes my eye
unpredictable.
burn.
Okay, he's not there yet. Interesting. Maybe go past the light. Now go into foresight. Go down here, see if he's here. Very strange. He's not up there, is he? Okay, usually he's right here, guys. He's glitched out on me, hasn't he? There's always a second one, usually a second one across. Oh, there's that body that... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll try and use this one. Okay, we're going to put a marker right there, our displaced marker right there. So one of the ways we're going to do this is by displacing into the body of that guy. That'll sort of stun him, and then we can turn around, press right trigger, and kill him. Now, you might have to do that on the first one. The first one glitched out on me, and I did reload the save off camera, guys, and I can't get him to appear at all. So what we did there is we used displace to displace right where he's standing. That stuns him, and then I turned around. It didn't really show up on the screen for very long, and I pressed right trigger to perform that kill animation. And I think it might be because this body got left here that we're having a bit of trouble. Either way, though, that's what you got to do. And now we're going to load that save, and I'll see if things go back to normal, although I don't think they will. All right, let's load. Okay, guys, now I didn't mention that you didn't see the achievement pop on my screen. Obviously, I had practiced that, and so the achievement didn't pop for me on screen. Now I'm going to show you what you would normally do if that envisioned cultist was coming around that corner. We're going to go up here. I went a little bit too high. And we're going to go on these rocks. Now, normally, the envisioned cultist would be just here, and he'd walk around this way and off to our left. And that's where we'd normally do that kill on him. And then I would normally just pop in through here. Now, this guy sometimes, he's going to be alive here. And if that was the case, if he was alive here, I'd just, before he got to see us, I'd do a headshot on him. And then we would continue down here, and we'll find the cultist, envisaged cultist that is down here normally. Don't tell me he's glitched out on me too. I mean, it's obviously a good thing if he has, but it makes it hard for me to show you how to get around him. Okay, so normally that second one that we just killed is in here somewhere. And my saves are being really, really weird. So normally if he's in here somewhere, we wait for him to head back up that way, guys. And then what I do is I just go up here, displace up to this giant rock, and sort of use this rock as cover, and wait for him. He'll walk up to up that way, and then he'll walk back down this way and head out there. As soon as he's down there, we just head up this way. Oh wait, I think I saw him, guys. Oh, how did I fall in this hole here? Oh, I see where I am. Under the stairs. Okay. I think he's just gone up the stairs, which is great. Anyway, what I do like to do, I don't like to be guessing where he is. Okay, we're going to mark him.
That thing? It makes my eye
Okay, so
burn.
as long as he's up there, we're safe. He's walking away. So get through to here, and then we're going to head up on top of here and in through this window. Once we're through this window, stick to the left, around this railing, and then drop down to here. You can sort of teleport if you want. Sorry, not that door. Down to the door with the X above it. Unlock it. That's the key we got off that body after the cutscene. Go inside, close the door, and now we need to get the code to open this safe.
Strange symbols.
And the key's right here. It's really, really simple. I've always seen it exactly the same. You just have to make that picture using these symbols. For me, it is 9, 6, and 2. I've never seen it any different. But just in case, just look for that picture there, and then that picture there. So 9, 6, 2. Let's put it in. There we go. I didn't even have to move the other dial. You can read this book here. And pick up a bone charm. I think reading the book moves the story along.
Outsider's name. And this says only spirits in the void can read it.
Okay, now we still need to make our way towards, I guess, towards the outsider. Oh, I'm going to just go and mark that guy just in case he... Actually, no, I don't think he's going to get in our way at all, but I'll mark him anyway. I like having the envisioned, whatever you call them, marked up. We're going to displace up to here and up to here. Back to sort of where these windows are, but instead of going through the window, head to our left. Over this rail. Do a quick save. Just in case. I'm going to displace onto this pipe down here. Game, let me... Oops. Trying to displace... Okay, I fell. That wasn't the plan. Up onto the pipe. Okay. And once we're up here, gonna use foresight. There's usually an envisioned cultist down here somewhere. Oh, don't be... There he is. Okay, that's the one we really need to watch out for. And also the one up there that we marked earlier. Okay. He's heading away from us. This guy's all the way down here. Oh, except he's coming back now. Did you see that? Okay. Usually he hangs around down here, and I've got to use this big rock to get around him. They are being really, really strange, guys. So it's even making me want to redo this whole video, but I really don't have time. So get around him without being spotted. This is a good time to check your stats. Make sure you haven't been spotted. If you have, go back to that manual save we made before we killed the first one and try again. Go that path or any other save that you might have done to get back through here without getting spotted, because that's really the hard bit. Although there's a few more things coming up. All right, this big giant elevator shaft. Use foresight again. Head down here and then put a marker on this ledge here sort of before you get to the end of the elevator shaft. Then what you want to do, you can sort of fall off here and then use displace as you're falling. Somehow I took damage while doing that. I'm just going to heal. I displaced before we landed and I still took the fall damage. That was really strange. I've not seen that happen before. Alright, now we're going to mark 2 more envisioned cultists. Now this area we did leave some enemies. If you remember, we didn't take out all these enemies, but that's because they're pretty easy to get around, so I didn't bother, guys. And we're going to wait for my void energy to refill. And we're going to make our way around to the left. We're going to displace up here. Displace across there. Making sure that guy behind us didn't see us. And head into the void, I think it's called. I don't know. Just run towards the marker. Or the waypoint.
He's here.
Alright, once that loads in, guys, believe it or not, the water and that does not hurt you at all. You can touch the water. Although the first time I came here, I made sure I tried not to touch it. And then I found out it really doesn't matter. When I hit this part, it doesn't hurt you. Just need to make your way across these platforms towards the waypoint again. Run, jump, whatever you want to do. There's no enemies that can spot you, nothing like that. Head towards this marker. And you'll see here we've got the outsider and we've got Dowd.
The void is stripping it away. I hear their fingernails inside the walls.
I'm just going to let them talk before I explain something.
The noise, I hear it.
Okay, guys, shush. I want to explain something.
You're all here with me forever. You're all...
Alright, guys, I thought they were done. Make a manual save here. What we're going to do is load back this save because we've got 2 choices to make here to get 2 different endings. But we can get them both. We're going to get the first one right now, and then we're going to load back to right here and make the second choice to get the second ending. Let's do it. I'm going to talk to Dowd first.
Dowd?
We'll get this part in our first ending.
What are you?
Look at us. Trapped here. In eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Dowd. I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood, and masks and blades raised. Billy Lurk. I even remember when you hated me. And now you followed me into the void itself. You brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, old man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void. I wonder if he dreamed about this moment. Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain. Is this really what you want? Is this really what he deserves?
You know how this ends, Billy.
Alright, on all my practice runs, I've spared his life. So we're going to do that for our first run here. So we're going to inspect.
Look at you. This is what the Abbey tried to hide. This is what the eyeless want to know about. I'm at the center of the void itself. And you're not even some kind of horror I need to face down and fight. You're at my mercy. But you've always been at the mercy of bad people, haven't you? You said I had a choice. Well, I'm here to make it.
So you won't see the first achievement pop for me, guys, because I've already got it. Alright, choose the second option.
You don't deserve this. No one deserves this.
I have a feeling that was the first option. Choose whichever one is not to kill him, or he doesn't deserve it. Don't assassinate him, and go back to Dowd.
I found another way. The outsider lived and breathed once. He spent his days on the streets of some forgotten city. These cultists took everything away from him. Even his name. But I know what it is. His name is the Mark. Only the dead can read it. If we give that back to him, he'll be free. He'll live out the rest of his days as a man like any other.
The Mark? No. You're here to kill him. You can't ask me to do this, Billy. Not after everyone he's hurt. Not after everything we've done.
Okay, and make sure you choose the first option here, or whichever one reads, why is he to blame for what we did?
Why is he to blame for what we did? He gave us a way to fight back. He never lied to us about what we might become.
You know what I became. We looked down on Dunwall as if we owned it. As if we could drown it in blood. Wow. He knew we'd turn into monsters like him. He always knew. And his Billy, he can't do anything but harm.
And make sure we choose the first option again. Look at him. This wasn't his choice.
I saw the cult who hurt him. He died once at their hands. Look at him. This wasn't his choice. He never asked for this power.
Then end it. Put him out of his misery if you pity him. It's a better future than anything that might wait for him out there.
And then, but does he have to die? Make sure you choose that for that option as well.
But does he have to die? Years ago, I did something terrible to you. I didn't deserve to live. But you let me walk away. You gave me a chance. Let him live, Dowd. Let him have the life he lost. Like you did for me.
When you left Dunwall, I hoped you could live a better life without me. That your future wouldn't be killing for coin until someone came to betray you. Forgiveness is a rare thing in this world, Billy. You're better than I was.
What are you doing, Dad? We're not killing him. Don't kill him. Oh, wait, you don't have the knife. You can't.
Down.
Farewell, Billy. For the last time.
I'm not sure. I can't remember where the achievement pops, guys. But hopefully,
I can hear.
if you followed along and done it right, we're going to get another achievement for beating the game without being detected. And now I'll be quiet.
Possible.
We let you live. I can take you out of here.
These eyes were closed for centuries. And I saw everything. Bound here, I walked through the minds of generations. And now,
You're free. I can't take back what was done to you all those years ago. No more than I can take back what was done to me. But now you have a chance to be something new. To be something better. It must be strange knowing what you know. Seeing with old eyes all the secrets of the world. We've both seen the worst in people's hearts. But in the end, I gave doubt peace. And maybe you can find some too. There's so much doubt. But there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more. And with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.
Alright, we did not get detected, guys. There is the achievement, the shadow achievement. Obviously the hardest achievement in the game. We've got that done by not being detected in every single mission throughout the game. So hopefully you got that too if you're following along, guys. But we're not done here. Let's just quickly check. We found 20 out of 27 bone charms. That's not too bad. No paintings or coins to worry about. And there was no contracts, obviously. But we're not done here. What we're going to do, guys, is load up our game right back to that spot and get the final achievement for this video. And that is for the other ending. Let's do it.
You're all mine.
Okay, so we've loaded that save back up, guys. This time we've just got one thing to do. Let's go inspect the outsider. I'm going to skip this scene because we've already seen it. And I'm going to choose, I haven't changed my mind, you black-eyed bastard.
I've seen what you wanted me to see, you black-eyed bastard. It doesn't change a thing.
And press X to assassinate.
This is how it ends. This is how it always ends.
I see. There are no choices left.
It's done. You've cut away the knot at the center. The rest will fall to pieces. The world will finally change.
The world might change, but we won't. Killers never change.
War never changes.
What happened is what had to happen. Maybe it's not fair, but I can't think of much that is. I know the guilty never get what they deserve. I know the black-eyed bastard never did. But with that knife in his heart, I've evened the score. He died for the people twisted by his magic, the cults, witches, and killers. For all the madness and chaos they caused. For Dowd, for me. And after all this, I'm still just a murderer. There's so much doubt, but there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more, and with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.
And there is the final ending achievement as well, guys. I'm going to call it a video right there, guys. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to do a video on each of the chapters for my original game plus walkthrough as well. But it's going to be more of a blind playthrough, as I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to go through the game. I haven't practiced original game plus because we don't need any achievements. I'm just going to play through it. I'm going to record it for you guys just in case anyone wants to watch it. You really don't need my walkthrough for that. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough though. If you have, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, post a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to help support my channel, please come over to Patreon where you can become a member of Aussie's Army for just $1, or come over and say hi over on Twitch. I really love seeing you guys over there, as I've said 100 times before. There's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.